Welcome back. We are going straight across to Sandeep Dikshit, senior Congress leader from Delhi, who is going to be contesting against Arvind Kejriwal in the upcoming assembly elections. Mr. Dikshit, thank you very much for speaking to us here at CNN News 18. Big charges you are making against Mr. Kejriwal, planning to also contest certain important issues and filing complaints against Mr. Kejriwal with the LG. Can you give us a breakdown, first of all, of the three issues that you are raising with the LG?
Okay, I'll just take a couple of minutes doing that. If you remember, some time back, the Aam Aadmi Party started talking about this Mahila Samman Yojana, where they said that they will give 2,100 rupees to every woman every month. And that's fine. Every party can make a promise. It may be a promise you can fulfill or not. That's not the issue. And we have no problem with whatever we issue make. We will make our counter wishes. But they made another statement. They started saying that they already have a scheme going in which they are giving 1,000 rupees per month for every woman. That will come into their bank accounts before the election. And after the election, it will be increased to 2,100. So they made a fundamental difference between a promise and a scheme that is already under execution. Otherwise, money will not come into your pocket. And you also know that in government, until there is an administrative approval and a financial approval, not a single rupee can go into anybody's pocket. Having said that, it became quite clear that they have already implemented a Mahila Mukhyamantri scheme, and perhaps they will increase the money after the election. So the 2,100 promise was not the issue. What we started questioning was that we said that this is nothing but a political gimmick just before elections, because they had made a similar promise in Punjab which they did not implement. They've been in Punjab for 2.5 years. They could have also implemented the same scheme in Delhi because it was an Aam Aadmi Party scheme and they had not done that. And we constantly kept saying that there is a Congress credibility because we have done that in our southern states. In fact, even BJP has implemented similar schemes in Maharashtra and in Madhya Pradesh. This criticism was going on when suddenly we were surprised yesterday when the Delhi government, and Atishi is Chief Minister of Delhi government, so basically you can almost say that she herself printed an advertisement contradicting herself, where the advertisement said that this is a fraud, no such scheme has found any sanction, there is no such scheme that is existing. So clearly, Atishi Marlene, the Chief Minister of Delhi, and Mr. Kejriwal are perpetrating a total fraud on the people of Delhi. And that's not what I'm saying, that's what their advertisements are saying. I took a letter to the LG to say that an inquiry should be instituted. If this is really a fraud, then this statement that there is an ongoing scheme that will give them rupees 1,000 a month comes under the category of the earlier Indian Penal Code of section 420. What it has changed to now, I don't know. So action should be taken against them. The police should be requested to stop Aam Aadmi Party from doing this kind of action all over Delhi because it is perpetrating a fraud. And also, since the scheme does not exist, on what basis are they going around and fooling people and under the false pretext of a scheme collecting personal data? And this personal data, I'm sure you can understand, can be very, very dangerous. 19, 20, 21-year-old girls are giving their name and telephone numbers, and anybody could have misused them. This was one complaint. Yesterday, some of my friends who are from Punjab, and they've been with me for a very long time, expressed to me a suspicion about a few people they had seen around my house, whom they believed have been sent by Punjab government to spy on me. I tried to find out some facts from people I know in Punjab government. Unfortunately, I can't name them because they are very scared of the vindictiveness of the Punjab government of Aam Aadmi Party, who told me that there is some news in Punjab government circles that perhaps Punjab police people have been deployed for this activity. Secondly, he also told me that there is some news going around that large amounts of cash are being transported in vehicles, either of the Punjab police or under escorts of some of their people coming to Delhi. So I took all these things to the LG and apprised him and said, sir, please make an inquiry. In case something like spying is happening, could you kindly talk to either DGP of Punjab or the CM, and if it is a fact, then get it stopped. Secondly, please ask Delhi police to check all vehicles from Punjab coming in, which could either be Punjab government cars or with their escorts. So these are the three complaints I took to the LG this morning.
Well, these are very serious complaints, and also, of course, Youth Congress leader has filed a case against Mr. Kejriwal along the similar lines, at least on point one that you expressed. Now, the Delhi Chief Minister, Atishi, came out and held a press conference, Mr. Dikshit, and I don't know if you are following it word to word, but let me quote what she says. She says, Delhi Congress leader Ajay Maken ji reads BJP scripts and gives statements on BJP's directions and targets up. Yesterday he crossed all limits by saying Mr. Kejriwal is, quote, anti-national, unquote, and further registered case against him. Also went on to say that two candidates who are standing against Mr. Kejriwal and Mr. Sisodia are being paid by the BJP. And obviously that would include you, Mr. Dikshit. How do you respond to these changes, these charges that are being made now by Atishi?
Okay, let me first state that I think the critique of the government that was made yesterday by Mr. Maken is nothing new. I mean, I don't know whether you've ever followed me, but for the last 10 years, I've been severely criticizing the misgovernance of Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes.
I'm the only person who's tried to destroy their education and health model. The BJP, in fact, has never said anything of what I've said.
Yes.
Very often, they take data from me and quote. So I think if somebody is setting a script, whether it is something that is popular in Delhi or not, I think I'm the one who's been setting that script. So I don't think this charge holds against me. As far as the BJP is concerned, I think I've been a bitter critique of BJP. I don't attack personalities. I don't go, as vicious and as, almost using words that should not be used in politics the way Aam Aadmi Party uses, or the way Kejriwal, use words against my late mother or against Congress leaders or others. I don't get into that kind of nonsense. But I think I've been more critical of BJP than the Aam Aadmi put together has ever been. Thirdly, they are in government. If they believe that there is an iota of truth in the fact that I have any alliance with the BJP, why don't they prove it? And Rahulji, you've seen in the past 10, 12 years, Atishi herself, Mr. Sisodia, Mr. Kejriwal have made the most vicious allegations against my late mother, against Congress leadership. The kind of rumors they've spread about me, almost everybody knows. And I've been asking them constantly that you are a bunch of liars, you are a bunch of people who have only perpetrated fraud. Why don't you prove a single statement against me or my late mother or my party? They've not been able to do that. So for somebody that has continuously spoken lies for almost 10, 12 years, what is the reason that anything else said by them against me should ever be believed?
So I think one of the things that they're taking exception to is the fact that the Congress is breaking coalition dharma. They said that, look, 6 months ago we were all together fighting an election against a common enemy, the BJP in the Lok Sabha. Suddenly the Congress is finding fault with us. If that were the case, why did they ally with us? It's quite obvious that the Congress has now ganged up with the BJP to defeat us. That's what they're saying, and that's the context in which they're saying it. How do you respond to this? Why would the Congress, for example, if you have taken these positions against the AAP, why would the Congress overlook the tallest leader in Delhi, Sandeep Dikshit, and go ahead and forge an alliance with the AAP for the Lok Sabha?
Look very clearly, we never had an alliance on Aam Aadmi Party's work. Never. And then the India alliance never talked about having an alliance with them in Delhi. Even while our alliance was going on, we never talked about the success of Delhi. Remember in Lok Sabha when we were talking about misgovernance of Modi. What we understand is misgovernance. We attacked the BJP. We spoke about our common promises, primarily the Nyay Yojana that we brought in. But not once did either we support what's happening in Delhi or speak about the misgovernance of Delhi. And even Arvind Kejriwal did not fight an election on what he had done in Delhi. He said about, get me out of jail, I'm honest, all that kind of nonsense that he was constantly perpetrating. Even in India alliance parties, there have been states where there are no alliances as far as you go below the states are concerned. So India alliance is an alliance where only when there has been a pre-existing alliance has that alliance extended to the states, as in Jharkhand or other areas. There have been no new alliances as far as states are concerned. Okay, so I don't think this thing stands a charge at all. And they have also apparently, which also you mentioned, they've been saying that Congress is a B team of the BJP. Rahulji, give me a minute to explain this. B team would normally mean that if you are a party's B team, then your electoral activities should be helping that party to win. Correct? Show me one example where Aam Aadmi Party has got into the fray and helped the BJP lose the election. Everywhere they've helped the BJP win. You see various elections in which the Aam Aadmi Party has gone, and when the results are coming out, very often people like you or others who are masters at this task don't really know what the numbers mean, would constantly be saying that in 5 seats Aam Aadmi Party ensured that Congress lost. In Haryana they did that, in Uttarakhand they did that, in Gujarat they did that, in Goa they did that. Tell me of one instance where the Congress has come into the fray and made the BJP win. One instance. BJP may
so-
win, not win, who wins, does not win. But one instance where we have been guilty of this, and in every instance they have been guilty of this. So who is really the B team of the BJP? Very clearly the Aam Aadmi Party.
My final question, the BJP is of course looking at this with a degree of delight, because it says that clearly the Congress has become a parjivi within the India alliance. The fact of the matter is that all alliance partners, whether Samajwadi Party, even the Pawar NCP, or down in West Bengal, all believe that there should be a leadership change. The Congress has lost its right to really lead this alliance. Are you seeing now the AAP also sort of finding fault with the Congress? In who really is this fault? Is it the alliance partners like AAP, or is it the Congress party that is not being able to take along its other partners?
Look, Rahulji, I don't want to comment much on the India alliance because right now I'm concentrating on Delhi, and here very clearly the enemy not only of the Congress but of the people and the development of Delhi. Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought I'd broken.
No,
Correct.
I can
I
hear
think the real enemy of the people of Delhi is really Kejriwal. So I don't think this has any alliance. As far as Aam Aadmi Party or other parties and their words of dissonance that may be coming in,
Right.
I don't really take that very seriously. Things may happen in alliance, but the Aam Aadmi Party very clearly is scared today. I'm 100% sure that they are not winning this election, and their biggest fear is the Congress coming to power, which is why they're really so scared in Delhi. Because the moment that happens, I'm totally sure the Punjab government will collapse and the Aam Aadmi Party as a party will go into non-existence in about a couple of years' time. And then Kejriwal has all these cases against him. He won't be able to get the Delhi government to fund various lawyers at 20-30 crores that he has made Delhi government spend to face his cases. He'll be alone, and then certainly there'll be no defense left for him, and probably, unfortunately, he will land up in jail.
Mr. Dikshit, thank you very much for speaking to CNN News 18. That was illuminating. Of course, this will now lead to a flurry of reactions coming from the AAP. Thank you very much